Who is a leader here? Who is a manager? Oh, we have more managers than leaders. Interesting. So this session is going to be very, very good. Who would like to be a manager? No one. One there in the back. Who would like to be a leader? Oh, that's awesome. You guys are in the right room, I hope. I hope you don't regret. So you are going to have these slides, this deck. I don't know how, but you are going to get it. So don't worry. Don't try to read everything. So here we go. So where is my presenter? So about me, it would be very strange to have a guy here. And I would be kind of a strange guy to you. So a little bit about me. I am only going to spend 1 hour talking about me. Is it fine? Yes? Yes? Good. Yes. So I love sweets. I was telling that I ate 4 of those apple tarts. So they're very good. So if you want me to do anything for you guys, just offer me sweets. Chocolates, cakes, tarts, you name it. I love it. And I love to eat a lot as well. So there is a special recipe from Portugal where I'm from. It's cod fish with potatoes and seafood and whatever. There is some stuff there that I can even understand what it is, but it's good. So and this is a portion for 3 people. I ate everything, plus starters, plus desserts, and I'm saying desserts in plural, not just one dessert. Okay. And I love to take a lot of photos. And this one is a lovely mushroom, but don't eat that mushroom, you guys will die, okay? And I love the city, so I work in London, although I'm originally from Portugal, but I need the countryside as well. City all the time doesn't work, so I need to go to the mountains, stay there 3 or 4 days. Not alone, I'm not that crazy, so I need to be within a group of people. But here is it me in some mountains in Spain called Gredos. Have you guys been there? Of course not. No one goes there. Only crazy people like me. So, what I do, I'm a freelance Agile coach. Oh, thank you for joining the first row. Let's see. You are the guys that are going to suffer a lot. I'm joking. So, I'm a freelancer Agile coach working for HSBC at London offices. Actually, I had the pleasure to come here to the HSBC offices in Paris. Anyone from HSBC? Of course not. They don't care about Agile. So, I'm joking. What am I telling you? I'm going to be fired. And I'm recorded as well. No, they love Agile. That's why I'm there. And 1,000 Agile coaches more. I do a lot of training as well. I don't do just training because otherwise I would lose the notion of reality. So I do training as a consequence. So, and those are some of the courses that I deliver. I run a meetup group in London called Lean Product Delivery, where I do just stuff for free. I invite speakers to go there and speak. I sometimes speak myself, run workshops. This one actually was very cool. We did it at Google offices, so it was very, very cool. And we had Chris Matz. He was one of the creators of BDD. Do you guys know what BDD is? No? It's a boring thing. Don't worry. And I'm a speaker as well, and I go to conferences where people want me. And you guys wanted me here, so you voted for me to be here, wasn't it? No, yes. So, and it's enough about me. And because I already talked a lot, why not watching a video? Is it good? Yeah? Good. Yeah, you guys are interacting with me a lot. That's awesome. Awesome. You are not afraid of me. Usually, you are. So let's test the sound. I'm going to put this maximum. Yeah, because it's a party. It is. Any one of you guys watched Modern Times? Charlie Chaplin? Yeah, you can't die without watching this movie, okay? It's a must.
Trouble on bench 5. Check on the nut tightener. Nuts coming through loose on bench 5. Attention, foreman. Quit stalling. Get back to work. Go on. Section 5, give her the limit.
Then it's enough to show the point. There we go. So, come on, here it is. So, who works in a company like this? I think no one is recording my hand. I don't know. So not a lot. It's awesome. Maybe I've been unlucky, and I've been working in companies where Taylorism is actually the must. So the way we manage, actually, it's by using the old-fashioned practices that were applied in those type of factories. But I don't. Is anyone working here in manufacturing? No? One? Good. So the majority of the guys here, or like 99.9%, you are doing knowledge work. So if we are doing knowledge work, it's even one more reason to start using old management kind of practices. Okay? Anyone knows the 3 principles of scientific management? Taylorism? Of course not. That's why I'm here. You see? It is possible to know all you need to know to be able to plan what you do. Okay? We know everything in the world. Planners and doers should be separate. There is but one right way of doing things. Who works in a company like this? I guess you guys are very lucky. You work in very modern companies. What are you doing here? You don't need this for anything. So yes, so those are kind of the 3 principles where we have our managers kind of then driving all their kind of practices and management techniques. So it's all based on this because it's what they learned in their school, and that's what they've been kind of sharing with each other. But we've been seeing that actually it hasn't been working that well. And I was talking with Sri, actually, and one of the main things that actually now senior management is kind of being worried, it's about attracting talent. So every time I run up or go and do a talk about Agile, I always have very young guys, graduates, asking, where can I go and work in a company like that, where we do awesome stuff and we have fun and we are very motivated? And I always say, it's very difficult to find one. Okay? But I hope it's to attract talent nowadays, we need to change our ways of working, even if it's just that. Okay? Oh, we are going to talk about leadership. What a surprise. To lead people, walk behind them. Do you know Lao Tzu? I don't know Lao Tzu as well, so it's fine. So, how many guys do we have in the room? Possibly 50. So what I would like you guys to do is self-organize in teams of 7/8. Grab some post-its, and what you guys are going to do is, as a team, you are going to define the characteristics of your best manager that you have in your life. Okay? Who is that person? Select 6 or 7 characteristics of your best manager, and then select the top 3 and order them. Okay? So, yes, exercise. Yes. So, someone grabs, just one. Yeah, you like the pink one? So, you guys, Guys with post-its, put your hands like this. Then you know you are kind of the team lead. And then you guys 7 or 8 around them. Put your hands up. Pay attention to the ones having post-its. If you need pens, I have pens as well here in the gifts bag. Post-its here. Post-its. So you need just 1 block for each team. Okay? 1 block for each team. You are stealing all my pens. It's fine, they're for free. Let's see if the team leads are actually leading anything. We have 1 more team here if you guys want. Oh, then you can join them. Yes, of course. Have a pen. If you need a pen, I have pens here. Yes, they're all black. Yeah, you can use French, but then you need to translate it to me. Otherwise, I won't understand. And you are in trouble then. You have 4 minutes. Yes, top 3. And then you need to order those top 3. Bingo, that one is the first and most important, and second one and third one. Oh, 3 minutes. The time? No? For like 5, 6, 7 in total. Then you need to select the top 3 and then order those 3, saying, "Oh, this is the most important one." Yes. You have 2 minutes and a half. Then those three you say, oh, that one is the most important one, that is the second most important one, and the third most important one. Cool? Keep in French. Keep in French. It's more sexy in French than in English.
We will translate. We will translate everything for you after that. Okay.
When I was in my between 15 and 20 years old, I was speaking a little bit of French because I have family here.
Yeah.
But then I stopped completely, so now I can speak French for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I don't have any more words. But I love French.
We don't know a lot of Portuguese. Oh no, tudo bem?
Tudo bem?
Yeah.
You can survive with that in
Yes,
Portugal,
yes.
so it's fine. Yeah. Good. So good. You have good stuff there, so. Have loads of stuff there. Awesome. Then you need to select 3. Yes, 3, and then order those 3, saying this is the most important one, the second most important, third more important. It's good, good. Lots of stuff there. It's good. It's good.
You have a limit?
No, you don't have a limit. Yeah, but then you need to select 3. Okay, yes. 3 and then order those 3, saying, oh, this is the most important one. So as a team, you need to do it. Okay? So, how long? How much time? So, 2 minutes. I'm giving you guys more time. Very good, you used a kind of a voting system. Very good, you are the only team doing it. So I'm going to work with you guys. Let's forget the other ones. Rubbish leaders, those guys. You are the ones. They are good as well, good people, but not good to work with, I'm sure. Awesome.
We were having a paperwork. It's easier.
Yes, it is. It is. Awesome. And loads of colors as well. Different pens, not only my black ones as well. Good. Good stuff. I'm going to check the other teams. I'm going to waste my time with them. So you guys have 1 minute. So you need to start selecting the top 3 and then order them by priority. Done? Super fast. Yeah. Yes, yes. That's very good, that's very good. You guys and that team there are performing a lot, very well. And you use the voting system as well. So the ones using the voting system. Good. Democracy always wins. Ah. So those guys went to your session. You see? People are already learning with you. Yeah, it's awesome. Keep him in your team, okay? Don't let him go. 30 seconds. Select the top 3 and order them. Otherwise, you'll need to leave the room. Done? Awesome. Very good. How many post-its do you guys have? 300? Yeah, the 3. Job done. Job done. Awesome. You are done as well? Cool. The ones with the pink, they always do the most kind of inspiring things.
Yes.
Pink inspires people,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
That's why no pink today. Not today. You don't have any pink? Well, pinky, she is kind of, yes. See? Never know. Oh, yes, everything is recorded here. Ah, damn it. Here, that we can switch it. Yeah. So, everyone is done? Yes? Who is not done, please raise their arms. So, 30 seconds for you guys to select the top 3. You guys have your top 3? Yes? Awesome. So, let's discover what each team kind of selected. Let's start with these guys here on my right. So the top 3, starting with the top 1.
The top 3, trust.
Guys, we need to pay attention.
The most important is the manager have to trust the team, empowering the team, and create a psychological safety place.
That's good. I like it. So, next team, who's going to mention the top 3? Go for it.
First, we said the manager has to listen. The first one.
You see, one of the characteristics of a good leader, of a good manager, is to be a good listener.
Yes.
And I have some guys here not listening.
So that was the first. The second one is to celebrate success of the team.
Very good.
And the third one is benevolence. Bienveillant in French.
Very good. How do you say it in French?
Bienveillant.
Oh, bienveillant. Very good. What about you guys? Who wants to read them out loud?
Okay, so the first one is the same, is benevolent or empathy, to have empathy with people. The second one is to have trust in the team. And the third one, self-confidence also in the team. And the third one is to give sense to meaning, to give meaning.
Awesome. You guys are inspired today. It's always like this every day? No, it's just today. Just today. Do you want to read them out loud?
Yes. The first one is listen. And in the same order is share vision and arbitrate. So they take decision if they have a lot of advice.
Very good. Awesome. We have loads of teams. So, this team here.
Donner du sens, make sense. The second one is à l'écoute, or listener, and protect his team.
Very good.
By pressure or customers or whatever. Protéger, protection,
Good.
et servir et écouter.
Awesome. Very good. You are all describing awesome leaders. This one. Wants to give it a try?
So the first one is develop talents, empathy, and delegation or co-working.
Interesting. Good stuff.
So the first one is to be a good listener. The second one is to have a vision. And the last one is coaching through empowerment.
Good. Awesome. I see a lot of common stuff. You belong to the same team, isn't it? It's a big team, Jesus. What's the... Okay.
So the first one is trust. The second is humanity with empathy, comprehensive and listening. And the third is challenging.
Very good stuff. Now what you need to do is to stay like this during the rest of the presentation. No, you can go to your seats and have some rest. Good stuff, good stuff. So, I run this exercise with developers, with development teams. I run this with executives. I run this with guys from China, from Hong Kong, from the United States, from Canada, teams from Africa, teams from all over Europe. And it's interesting that everyone says the same, or roughly the same. So it's empowering people, trusting people. And so it seems kind of common sense. But then when we go to the organizations, and when we talk with people there, they always struggle with all the things that you guys were talking about, especially the big ones, okay? They always struggle about it, okay? So it's a mystery, why aren't we transforming the common sense in common practice? But possibly we are going to find out a little bit of those aspects today. Do you guys know Beyoncé? Do you like her music? Yeah? I don't, but she's a good leader. And looking at this, why do you think she's a leader? Hey, you guys are too good. So she posted 9 tweets, okay? And she has roughly 15 million followers. Look at the ratio there. I think I have 3 tweets and I have 1 person interested in my tweet. So I'm not a good leader in terms of Twitter anyway. So, and actually a leader is it's that. Does the leader have followers? And are they self-aware why they are following that person or not? Because, for example, Hitler was a good leader, but the guys following him weren't very good on his head. So people need to be self-aware of the leader as well. So having followers, it's a very good definition of being a leader, actually. We are going to explore that more. So we've been seeing a lot of characteristics here about managers. I'm going to challenge you guys about the difference between managers and leaders. So let's talk about effective leaders. Who are they? The traits of effective leaders. Dominant. Guys that dominate, okay? High energy, okay? Like me, for example. Always loads of energy. Internal locus of control. Does anyone know what locus of control is? No? Of course not. Boring stuff. So, locus of control, it's actually very interesting. So we have 2 types of people. So the ones that will say, I can't do anything related with this situation, destiny is controlling everything. So I can't control my life, my work, anything. Everything it's already in my destiny. Okay? And then you have the opposite, saying people like, I control, I have options, I can drive change. Okay? Usually the ones that believe that they control, they are performing better. Okay? Integrity, no-brainer. Flexibility, self-confidence, stability, and sensitivity to others. What I've been seeing, and again this is interesting because it's almost across cultures, is that integrity, flexibility, stability, and sensitivity to others, leaders have difficulty following those 4. The others are fine-ish, so dominance, they like to show their power, which is good for a leader. High energy is fine, self-confidence, and internal self-control, even that is okay. But those 4, especially in big organizations, it's a big problem, okay? And as an Agile coach working with senior leadership, so that's actually basically what I've been doing in the last 2 years. So I've been working a lot with executives, directors, senior managers. Those are the problems that I always need to tackle first. Even when I'm running an Agile transformation, which is 99% of my time, I need to forget about Agile and I need to work with the soft skills from senior executives, okay? Without that, without trying to control it, it's very difficult to run a proper transformation program, okay? Do you agree with this? Hey, can you see it? Now kind of stepping back and looking to your kind of leader sometimes? Or no? Who works in a company where this isn't a problem? No? No one? So you are not that lucky after all. So, successful leader. So, and this is a kind of This is not a study, this is my experience, okay? But I think it's always interesting to share our experience, okay? So, communicates a clear vision, direction, and roles, okay? Usually, they are very bad on this, okay? And direction as well. Vision, usually they are very good with creating a very beautiful statement that no one follows, but the statement is very, very good, okay? Strategically influences and engages others, okay? Usually, what they do is to dictate stuff. It's not the influence part. Build relationships. They are good building relationships, some of the leaders, but they are very political, okay? I'm always building a relationship because I have an interest, okay? Challenges thinking and encourages flexibility and innovation. A lot of senior managers have a problem with innovation. They don't know what it is. Develops, enables, and encourages others, okay? Drives results from continuous improvement. So it's small kind of baby steps improvements, not revolutions, okay? And that is very important for people to understand. Self-awareness. So actually being able to step back, understanding feelings, understanding the whys, it's very, very important. And commits with passion to values and missions. So actually, if they write any values, principles, or missions, actually they are the ones actually starting practicing them, okay? Not just write them and say others to follow and they don't do anything, okay? And then I think the last one demonstrates mastery of the management skills. We are going to try to find out the difference between the managing and the leadership parts. Leadership sins. Focus only on what's wrong, because it's so good to tell people you are wrong. They have pleasure doing it. It's amazing. Ignore poor performers. Loads of people in companies nowadays, they are not performing very, very well. It's not because they are bad, it's just because the environment, it's not that good. So they are being very, very poor performance, but managers, because they like to be hidden in the process, they just ignore it. And it can't happen. So let people say yes to everything, okay? And in some cultures, actually, this is a big problem. Fail to give feedback. So, and this happens to me every time. So I've been working for 1 year and almost 1.5. I had like 1 or 2 feedbacks. So, and very like, okay, Ricardo, yeah, it's fine. No proper conversation, okay? Managing tasks and events at the expense of leading people. They really like to go deep and micromanage. Not good. And focus on the urgent rather than the important. Usually, senior management says, oh, that is urgent, that is urgent. Everything is urgent. So if everything is urgent, everything is normal, okay? And believing we have to know all the answers as well. So if you want to become a leader, those are the things that you need to look at yourself like in a mirror and say, would I do something like this? Or would I be prepared not to do some of these things here? So it's very, very important. So let's play another game. Everyone has a pen? Yes? So, no? So if you don't have a pen, I have more pens here. So this is to do individually, okay? Can you pass through? I think you have 3 there. Can you pass through them? I think, yeah. I think it's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's enough. 6, I believe, or 7. I only have 50 copies. Let's see if everyone has one. If someone ends up not having a copy, try to find someone to do it as a pair. Okay? So then try to, in these 2 rows there. Is there any spare ones? Spare one there? Anyone that still needs a copy? I have a spare one, possibly here at the end. Everyone with the copy? Oh, you don't. Yes, you were helping, and then you don't have anything. So what you need to do is, good. So, as you've seen, you have a pair of statements there. Okay, they are grouped by 2. Okay, for each pair, you will have 5 points. And for example, if the first statement actually is something that you really identify with it, then you can put a 5 and then 0 on the other one. Okay? Or you can put 3 in one, 2 in the other, so you have 5 for each pair. Okay? And then you put more points in the statement that you identify more, almost. Okay? Does it make sense? If you guys have any doubts doing it, just raise your hands, and I can go there and explain it again. You have 2 more minutes. The ones that already finished, then what you need to do is to sum all the points that you have for only for the first statement of each pair. Okay? First statements of each pair, you sum all of them. Don't sum everything, only the first statement of each pair.